हेलो एवरीवन। मेरा नाम अंकुर कुशवाहा है एंड टुडे आज हम देखेंगे कि हाउ यू कैन यूज N8N to automate your Instagram. Automate your Instagram means auto publish your photos that you want to publish or that you want to share with external world automatically. And we can extend this use case to other we can extend this to other use cases as well. So N8N is completely free automation workflow tool, and you can use this tool to automate anything that is driven by the APIs. If anything that is accessible by the API, that thing can be automated in N8N. Okay, so we'll start with, so this is my Instagram handle and you can see I have certain posts available here. Now what I need is I want this every morning at 9 a.m. I want a photo to be published on my Instagram handle, and the image is auto generated, the caption is auto generated, and it should appear on my Instagram handle every day. I do not want a single person to actually sit on the computer to actually upload that image, and same for the other social media platforms. Okay, so we will build that in N8N. So this is the N8N starting point. So I am using a manual trigger here. Now the first step is to generate an image. So this is an OpenAI node. You can find all these nodes and search for the OpenAI. And in this OpenAI node, you can ask it to generate an image. So on clicking of this button, I want the OpenAI to generate an image. So just go here and click. So let me show you what is the prompt that I am passing here. So the resource is image, operation is generate an image, and I am using DALI 3 model, and the prompt is create image for the title, and इस title के लिए मैं एक image generate कर रहा हूँ. Okay, so the image has been generated. It's an automated generated image. You can use your own image as well. That's not an issue. Okay, so the next step is to generate a caption for this image. Okay, so that's therefore that we will use a different node, that is OpenAI analyze an image. So this is the node that we are going. So it will use this image as an input, and we will be using the ChatGPT for our latest. And the text input is generate Instagram caption for this image. Okay, and the URL, so we will be using a binary file. This data will act as a input, and it will, now you see the the image has, the caption has been generated for that image by just reading that image. I have not specified anything here. Automate your Insta like a pro, from selection to upload your workflow to the heavy lifting, powered by N8N. Create magic flow. So if I want to see this image, so this is the image that it has generated and this is the caption. Okay, next I have to upload this image to some server because the Instagram API require image to be uploaded and the URL has to be submitted to that API. ठीक है, so हम लोग इस इमेज को अपलोड भी कर देते हैं. So इस नोड से मैं इसको कॉल करता हूँ. So हम लोग यहाँ पे free image डॉट होस्ट यूज़ कर रहे हैं. So free image डॉट होस्ट एक वेबसाइट है जहाँ पर आप इमेज को अपलोड कर सकते हो. इसकी फ्री इमेज पेजेस API के अंदर जाके आप अपनी API की भी ले सकते हो. So ये API की आपको ज़रूरत पड़ेगी when you are calling this node. So basically what I am doing here, I am making a post call to this URL, passing in the body के अंदर मैंने N8 फाइल का रेफरेंस दे दिया, एंड इसके ऑथराइजेशन में मैंने यूज़ किया है generic credential type, and this is using query authorization. So query authorization is simple कि जो भी मैंने इस query authorization में पैरामीटर दिए होंगे वो ऐसे query पैराम इस URL के साथ अपेंड हो जाएंगे. सो यहाँ पे मैंने की का नाम दिया है की और वैल्यू का नाम दिया है वो जो टोकन है जो मुझे यहाँ से मिला है. ओके, नाउ going back to this, so if I click on execute step, it has been uploaded. Now you have to use the Instagram upload API to push this image. So this upload API is this. Okay, so this has two requirements. One is the image URL, second one is the caption, and we are using the graph API and the graph credential. We will see how you can set this up, but before that let me first, so we have to execute this node after both of this process has been completed. So in order to there you have to use the merge node. So merge node you have to use combine and match field by position. this and put the node 2 as well, and after that you can connect it with the create media. Okay, but I need to specify few things that I need to set first here. Okay, so the image URL is the image URL that we have uploaded. So this upload node, here we can see the image URL is this. I can just use this image URL, something like a drag and drop. Okay, and the caption is generated by this analyze image node. So this image node, I just delete this here, and ये जो content वाली node है मैं इसको यहाँ पे push कर देता हूँ. Now both of these has been filled. The next thing is the credentials, like how you can get the credentials for uploading onto the Instagram. I'm using a predefined credential type, and here I'm using graph API, and the graph API you see is requires an access token. How you can get this access token? You just have to click on open docs here. Okay, so it contains all the reference here. First of all, you need to create a meta app and then generate an app access token for that app. I go to click the link here, and in here you have to go to this app dashboard. It will take you to the developers.facebook.com. There you have to create a new app and fill in the basic details like app test 1. Put in your email ID. Here you have to select other, click next, and then you can specify it's a business or a consumer. I type in business, and this is something like this is optional. I can just go here and create an app. For security reason, it's asking me for password. I click on enter. Okay, this one. So the app has been created. First of all, you need to go to the basic, and you have to put in your privacy URL. For every app, you need to provide the terms and condition URL and the privacy policy URL. Go here, click on save. The next thing is you have to put the app mode to live mode. Okay, go to dashboard again. Then here you have to set up the Instagram. Click on setup. So this is something that is already done. Then you have to click on add account. Go on, click on add account. Now this will automatically connect to the Instagram account that is already logged. If you want to use any other account, then you have to do that as accordingly. I click on allow here. So it is attaching to the Airtable tools. Now the Airtable tools is connected to this app ID. Next thing is I need to generate an API token. Okay, so this is the button here. Click on generate token. So this is asking me for permission that I need to manage all these things. Click on allow. I understand. Copy the token. Done. I go back to N8N. यहाँ पर मुझे इस access token को paste करना है, and I am good. It will show an error here because it's connecting to the Facebook Graph API, but we are using an Instagram API, so इसलिए यहाँ पर error आता है, but you can ignore this error. And that's how your token or the credential has been set up. Now if I try to hit this API, as you can see, I am able to get a proper response. Next step is to check whether this upload has been successfully done or not. So there is a check status API. I just need to connect this check status API. In this check status API, I am just checking for this image ID what is the status code. Okay, and based on this status code I have a switch statements. So I am passing this status to the switch status here. So this switch status is to a switch case over the status code, whether it is published, finished, in progress, or whatever, and then it will take action accordingly. If it is published, then we need to generate a reels URL. If it is not, then we have to do the publish. So if it is finished, I'll just connect it to the publish node and it will do a publish. Let's say if it has not been progress and the image uploading is taking time, then we have to use this wait node. So if it is in progress, I'll just do connect to the wait node, and for certain intervals, like say this is waiting for 2 seconds, and after 2 seconds I'll just do call the check status again. It will do again and again till the status is in progress. Once it is finished, it will go to the publish. In the publish node, I am just calling this graph API again with this media publish node and with the same credentials, and the creation ID is the ID that was generated in the publish node. तो उससे वो हो जाएगा, एंड जैसे ही पब्लिश होता है मैं गेट रील्स यूआरएल कॉल करता हूँ. गेट रील्स यूआरएल के अंदर मुझे वो जेसन आईडी के करस्पॉन्डिंग परमा लिंक मुझे मिल जाएगा. ठीक है. सो लेट्स ट्राई टू टेस्ट इट अगेन. So you see, this gets published. If I go to my Instagram handle and do a refresh, you see the images has been uploaded. This was the last image that was also uploaded, and this is the recent image that we do just 20 seconds before. You can see the caption is automatically generated based on the image that we have uploaded. Okay, delete that image, delete that image. So this is how you can also build. You can also integrate it for some chat system, like I want to send in a message every time the image gets published, or you can also trigger this workflow based on certain messages. Let's say on the Telegram message you upload an image and that image gets uploaded to your Instagram handle. So that is something that is also feasible. Okay, thank you.